So this is a different video. I mean, not really, but yeah, really. This video is from when I was in Maryland. I thought the footage was lost. I pulled it off my old phone. I got it started. It was a phone that shut down and stopped working. So I got all this footage off. So there's another video from this timeline too that I don't know if it's gonna be a full video, but I should make something out of it. Ironically, I am about to go home again at the end of this month. I will be back on the East Coast. That's for sure. End of May, I'll be back on the East Coast. I'm gonna try to do a bunch of stuff. But if anyone remembers, this is right after I came back from Woodward. And then in this video, it's the same day that I filmed a different video at Westminster Skatepark. So I have no idea how I skated. Like, I remember as I was like pulling up this footage, I was like, yeah, like there's not gonna be a full video out of this. But I fully skated and filmed a full video. That's really surprising. I also got extremely sick after filming this video. I pushed myself too far. I think the next day I go to Charm City Skate Park and film some stuff. And then I couldn't skate for like a week and a half. I just got super ill. So my stamina and everything is just absolutely trash in this video, and it's really hot. I can't believe I made myself do anything, but I just didn't want to fall behind in videos. So here is said video.
Okay, we're over in Maryland. We're actually in an area that I lived at for quite a while. It's called Eldersburg, Maryland. Basically, after my parents separated, my mom sort of stayed in the Baltimore area, and my dad moved up to Eldersburg. And I decided that I wanted to live with my dad. It was definitely away from all my friends, but you know, Dad's a hardworking man. I wanted to spend some more time with him. What better way to do that than to live with him? So it's the middle of nowhere. I had cows out back of my house. There was nothing to skate. There was no skate park. The nearest skate park was actually that Westminster skate park. You know, my dad was working all the time, so I didn't get to go there all the time. But whenever I did, it was always such a treat. Anyways, years went by. I had already moved out of Eldersburg before there was any talk of ever getting a skate park. I remember there was like a little bit of a skate scene there. There's a dude Tooth, who's really good at skating, is from my area. There's petitions to get skate parks. Nothing really happened. We had Mount Airy, which was like 35 minutes away. Skaters just had enough. They found this abandoned place called Shrimptown, and they built a DIY on top of this foundation. And there was just like a lot of pushback from the skaters to the community to just get a skate park built. And I remember I was living in Baltimore again, and I came up and skated the DIY. It was super fun. Just like a bunch of flat bars. I don't know if I can find any footage of it. I've been involved in a couple of, getting skate parks built, petitioning and trying to raise money for skate parks. I've never seen one done this way. So basically, yeah, the skaters were just like, we're just gonna claim the spot as our own. The skaters did a pretty good job, like regulating like kids not partying there, keeping it pretty clean. I would see posts on, I think maybe even MySpace at the time, maybe it was Facebook, of like, hey, we're gonna go clean up Shrimptown. So skaters were always keeping it nice and tidy because Eldersburg is a little bit more of a nice area. The ramps that they built, they did a pretty good job making look decent. And I think the city just kind of saw that and we're like, okay, like, it looks like you guys are pretty serious. Enough skaters are coming here. They said, well, you can't have that DIY. It's just not clean enough. It's not regulated. Someone gets hurt, there's liability. But they took the plot of the abandoned Shrimptown and they were like, okay, well, this is where skaters already are. We're going to just put a skate park on top of it. So they tore out all the DIY stuff, which sucks because some of it was really fun, but replace it with one of the first Swan Ranch skate parks I've ever skated. I think the very first one I skated was one in Virginia called Lake Fairfax Skate Park, but this one might be before that, I'm not sure. But anyways, it's got some classic early Swan Ranch stuff, some bigger obstacles, but something that I've never seen at any of their skate parks, which is this really weird satellite dish, which hopefully it's not too hot to wax anything because this skate park definitely has that galvanized aluminum that they were using, that Swan Ranch was using in the earlier years. But the other good thing about the skate park is it's shaded. So in the winter, a lot of seeds fall in the park, which kind of sucks, but it's not the hardest thing to clean up. In the summer, it's the skate park to be at because it's just covered in shade. So we'll get a little session. I'll show you around the park. All right, first thing I'm gonna try to skate is this long ledge on this pyramid, just because I'm so tired. I'm low on energy. I just filmed that Westminster video already, so get the most energy thing out of the way. I don't like it. Honestly, I'd like to just do front nose, kind of crossing down the front nose. Evil's not happening. I'll stick to the front nose and nose grind. like sticks in random spots. Gotta go off the end. There it was. That was the speed. I hate that. All right, next guy. I'll take it. Wasn't pretty, but I did it. I don't want to get stuck on one trick. Quick breather in the AC, and then we're gonna see if going to Woodward and learning how to nollie out of bumps helped me at all. This ledge is, it's not tall, but you know, it's not super baby like the one at Woodward. So next step up, I'm gonna just do a nollie front crook, I think, eventually. Coping's really slick, and then the deck is really grippy. So when I go to pop out, the second I dig my nose to scrape in and pop out, it holds me to the ledge so I can't get out early. The bump is so floaty, like it's really hard to get a good pinch on the front feeble. If the bump was mellower, where the ledge was taller, it'd be a lot easier. Trick I can fucking do. Yeah, I can't do that. I know, right? I just wanted to show you this park and kind of tell you the story of it. Probably one of the most unique obstacles I've ever skated. It's super fun. That is really fun. Okay, so things about the skate park. This flat bar right here, square. For some reason I don't hate it. Once upon a time I could 5-0 the whole thing when I still lived out here and I used to skate this park a good bit. Now I will not try it. Do some slappy tricks on it though. I didn't know how to slappy back when I did nose grind when I lived out here, so I'll do a couple of those on the flat bar. Also had this idea of where like I want to like railie and then like wall ride that and then do the deck check ollie thing. So this ledge right here is the driest ledge in the history of the world. It's actually the only good ledge here. Well, I mean, there's this one on flat ground, which has better coping. The issue though is it's in a weird spot. You have to kind of swerve into it. So I probably won't skate it. I used to skate the crap out of it though. As you can tell, it's a nightmare, but I'm not gonna lie, all those were first try except for I fell on the first time I tried the front three. So I'm taking all those, even though they were sloppy. I'm like battling the elements right now, or should I say the element skate camp full of children. A lot of like skaters, a lot of like roller skates and scooters and stuff like that, which is like, it's a nice area. I understand taking your kids here in the afternoon. It's shady. They all get to chill right there. I'm all for sharing the skate park. It's just, you know, I came here later in the afternoon. You get what you pay for. I tried to make it out here earlier, but I went to Westminster first. My mistake. Dang, that roller skate has flat spots. That sucks. I love you. Dude, it's sick to like used to live here and then now it has like such a skate scene. Like when I was living here, there was like one skater that I was aware of. It was me, and then Tooth like moved out, so there really wasn't anyone. Now there's like a whole squad. If you build it, they will come. There's also this bowl, but I don't feel like long lensing like a bowl line or like single tricks in a bowl. It seems kind of redundant. And there's also like a mini ramp set up and a decent hip. And like the big section, which is just this rail. It's actually a decent rail. Thomas Gump would murder that thing. I remember, I'm pretty sure Thomas would like kickflip 50-50 it kind of casually. I remember he would definitely kickflip 5-0 down the hubba like every try. It was pretty ridiculous. Not feeling super skaty today. It's more of like a family trip, but I figured, hey, come down here and dork around. Thanks for watching. I can hear her getting ready to come out. Here comes Mama.
Label stuff.
No. Before all that.
I come in here to lay down and edit.
We all followed you in. She's got her feet propped up. We got you doing comedy.
I mean, we only
They're like
get
bugging me about my stand-up routine.
we only get you for 2 days, so the least you could do is
This is actually me on the
Let
inside
us-
right now.
let us have a minute.
I was excited to go look at like the original curb, the first curb I ever ollied off of. But I don't think that any of this is original. Like they redid the entire school. Nothing is familiar. Maybe some of this grass.
Oh, really?
On the porch?
This is the remnants of what I've eaten so far.
We're a totem pole of love. Show 'em, Finn. Totem pole of love.
I'm trying to edit. Trying to work. And then here they all come in. 3 generations of distractions.
Let's all moon 'em.
Oh, God.